In a world full of boring marketing misfits, get ready for the ride of your life with Dean Holland in The Drive.
Good morning, welcome to another episode of The Drive. So, as it's Monday, seems appropriate to talk about how to plan, or how to get more done, should I say, this week in your business. And so, or in any area of life actually, not just even in business, in your personal life, in your job, if you have a job, in your business, if you're running a business, or how to get more done in your spare time in your business if you still have a full-time job. And so, take me yesterday, for example, right? So last night, on Sundays, I generally try and relax and chill out and don't really do a great deal of stuff and just kind of relax. But once it gets to Sunday afternoon, my mind naturally starts shifting to start thinking about the week ahead. Like, what have we got to do? What do we need to make sure we need to get done this week? What projects? Where are we at in the projects? What is happening? Where is everything at? And so, excuse me. What I tend to do is on Sunday, I make sure that everything for the week ahead is clear in my own mind and planned out. And this is I would probably say it's even more important if you still have a job, and so you're juggling and balancing your personal life, your job that currently pays the bills, and your desire to start a business. And the reason for that being is that you obviously have less time. You've got so many other commitments in your life that tear you away from your growing a business to lead to that end goal that you're ultimately looking for. So it's even more important for you that you're really clear on what time you have to put into your business and what you're going to get done in that time. And obviously then, when you transition to having your business and you're doing that full time, then you've got more hours to play with. So right now, for example, it's just past 8:30 in the morning. I know that I'll probably be at the office till 5 or 6 today, and probably for most of the week, if not later, because we've got like 5 days to really get a tremendous amount of stuff done because some staff holidays are coming up. And so here's ultimately how to have the best week that you possibly can and get the most done that you possibly can, is that not to wait until the day to figure out what needs doing. Okay, I truly believe that a successful day and a successful week comes by planning the day before or the week before that new week is upon you. So take me, Sunday yesterday, I got clear. I spent 2-3 hours planning, looking at all our projects, making sure all the plans were in place in our project management system, making sure that not only I was clear, but my team was clear. And so if you're a business of one right now, then you need to make sure that you're super clear. But once you start to grow your team, or you get outsourcers, say you have a personal assistant as an outsourcer, or you've got any members of staff, or you've got an office and you've got a team, everybody else needs to know what they're doing. Everyone else needs to know what part they play in the long-term goal, or in the goals that you're working on, in the projects that you're allocating time to. And so there's ultimately my big tip for this week, that hopefully you can not only apply this week, but try and make that a habit for every week. And I'm not saying it has to be done on a Sunday. Some people don't want to do any work at all on a weekend, and therefore the way in which you would do it is allocate some time on a Friday before you finish for the weekend. If you're not planning on looking at your laptop or computer until Monday again, make sure on Friday you've got everything clear in your mind for the week ahead, so you can forget about it for the weekend. Because one of the things that happens as a byproduct of not being prepared, as a byproduct of not planning and getting clear, you actually can't relax fully because it's always on your mind. You're continually thinking about what you haven't done or what you might forget, or you're continually worrying about the possibility of missing something or forgetting something, or messing up because you haven't got everything down on paper or down online, or everything's not clear. And so that's the advice for today in today's daily drive videos. Nearly said something else then. In today's drive video is the perfect day or the perfect week begins the day before or the week before by planning, getting clear, knowing what you're doing, knowing what anyone else that's assisting you, whether it's outsourcers or staff, are doing to move you towards your goals. Okay, so obviously you have to know what those goals are, you have to know what the desired outcomes are, and then you have to know the steps that you're going to take to get there. Never ever sit down at the computer thinking, right, what shall I do today? Always make sure every time you sit down you've already got it planned because you did it the day before or the week before. And that way you should see you get more done, achieve your goals faster, and can actually enjoy more downtime because everything's out of your head and actually fully prepared to be done. So with that said, have a great day. I'll see you of course tomorrow in another drive.